There are moments in life when you suddenly feel the ground shift beneath your feet. A colleague who once smiled at you now avoids your eyes. A friend grows distant without explanation. People whisper, and you can almost sense their judgment before you even enter the room. You haven't changed, but somehow your image has been stained. That invisible weight pressing on your chest is the silent work of someone who decided to turn words into weapons against you. Being the target of someone's smear campaign is not just about gossip. It is about manipulation, control, and the cruel desire to isolate you from others. For many, this experience leaves scars deeper than expected, because trust, the foundation of every human connection, has been shaken. On this channel, Emotional Soulmate, the focus is on exposing the patterns of narcissistic abuse and emotional manipulation, and offering tools to help you heal and rise stronger. This video will dive deep into how narcissistic individuals use smear campaigns to paint you as the villain, and more importantly, how you can protect your truth and your spirit when it feels like the world is being turned against you. Stay with this video until the very end, because the insights shared here might give you exactly the strength and clarity you need to walk through this fire with dignity. The hidden agenda. Behind their smear campaigns are not random. They are deliberate acts of character assassination. When a narcissistic person feels threatened by your independence, your strength, or even by your refusal to play their game, they seek to destroy what cannot be controlled. Words become their weapon of choice. The purpose is not only to harm your reputation, but to make others question your credibility. They want you painted as unstable, untrustworthy, or unkind, while they step into the role of the concerned, misunderstood victim. It is a twisted performance in which your silence is manipulated into guilt and your defense is twisted into aggression. This isn't just about reputation. It's about control. By turning others against you, they strip away your support system, leaving you more vulnerable to their influence. Understanding this agenda is the first step toward breaking free from its grip. The trap of reacting too quickly. The first impulse when hearing that someone is spreading lies about you is to defend yourself immediately. Anger rises, words rush to your lips, and the urge to clear your name becomes overwhelming. But this is the exact reaction they are hoping for. And narcissistic individuals thrive on chaos. When you explode in anger, they point and say, "See, that's what I meant. Look how irrational they are." Your emotions become their evidence. Resisting the trap of instant reaction is crucial. By staying calm, you deny them the dramatic scene they are trying to stage. Think of it like refusing to step into quicksand. Every sudden movement only pulls you deeper. Silence and patience at this stage become your greatest shields. Clarity before action. When whispers reach your ears, pause. Do not build conclusions on shadows. Ask where the information came from, in what context, and with what intention. Narcissists often thrive on half-truths, vague comments, or misquoted words designed to confuse. They plant seeds of doubt, then sit back and watch them grow in your mind. By seeking clarity before reacting, you stop their poison from taking root. Truth does not fear examination. Rumors do. Choosing private confrontation. There are times when addressing the source directly may be necessary, but here lies a delicate balance. It must be private, brief, and steady, not as a fight, not as a battle of insults, but as a quiet confrontation that makes clear You will not be manipulated. Direct acknowledgement shows strength, yet the tone matters. Calmness unsettles those who feed on drama, because they cannot twist calm words into evidence of instability. Sometimes, just knowing that you are aware of their tactics is enough to unsettle their plans. It shows you are not an easy target. Let actions speak louder than rumors. No defense is more powerful than consistency. When your words, choices, and daily actions continue to reflect integrity, the lies lose their shine. Over time, people compare the stories they hear with the person they actually see. They notice kindness where cruelty was claimed, professionalism where incompetence was suggested, and stability where chaos was rumored. Actions are living evidence. While words can be twisted, lived truth cannot be erased. Keeping records and evidence. In environments like workplaces, community groups, or shared social spaces, lies can escalate into formal conflicts. Here, keeping records is not paranoia, it is wisdom. Save messages, keep notes, and document events. Evidence is a silent guardian, protecting you when accusations attempt to climb higher. Documentation transforms he said, she said into undeniable proof. This step is not about revenge, but about self-protection. It ensures that if escalation occurs, the truth is not lost in a storm of manipulation. Strengthening your circle of trust. Smear campaigns thrive in isolation. That is why building and maintaining a supportive circle is essential. Friends, family, and trusted colleagues can become the grounding forces that keep you centered when the world feels tilted. These connections act like anchors in stormy seas. When lies are whispered, those who know your character will stand as witnesses to your truth. Their presence makes the soil of manipulation infertile. Never underestimate the strength of a loyal support network. It is proof that love and trust cannot be fully destroyed by deceit. Words that protect without war. At times, you may need to respond publicly, especially when rumors spread too far to ignore. The key is brevity and neutrality. Share facts, not feelings. State truth, not accusations. Long explanations often sound defensive, feeding the narrative that you have something to prove. Short, steady words remind others that actions, not rumors, reveal reality. The power lies in refusing to descend into the same toxic arena. When you choose dignity over retaliation, you rise above the game they desperately want you to play. The quiet power of refusal. Perhaps the most difficult lesson in surviving a smear campaign is learning the quiet power of refusal. Refusing to gossip back. Refusing to let lies define your worth. Refusing to carry the shame that belongs to the one spreading poison. Think of it as standing on a mountain while someone throws mud from below. The mud may reach your shoes, but it cannot touch the height where you stand. This refusal is not weakness. It is strength disguised as silence. It is the quiet confidence that truth always outlives lies. Healing beyond the smear. What remains after the storm is often more painful than the smear itself. The erosion of trust, the wounds of betrayal, the haunting question of why you were targeted at all. Healing means reclaiming not only your image, but also your heart. Every scar becomes a lesson in resilience. Every betrayal reveals who was truly worthy of your trust. And every false story told about you reminds you that the truth is so powerful, it threatens someone enough to attack it. Healing does not mean pretending it never happened. It means rising with a stronger sense of self, no longer shaken by the fragile weapons of others. Walking forward with strength. Being the target of a narcissistic smear campaign can feel like standing in the middle of a storm you did not create, but storms eventually pass. Lies lose power when faced with consistency. Isolation fades when surrounded by true allies, and your dignity shines brighter than any rumor that tries to dim it. You are not defined by the stories told about you. You are defined by the truth of how you live, how you love, and how you continue to rise despite the attempts to break you. Hold on to that truth. Let it guide you through the noise. If this video has resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments below. Someone else walking through the same fire may find hope in your words. And, as always, because YouTube's algorithm tends to favor videos with strong engagement, if you feel this video has brought you value, a simple like and a quick subscribe would mean so much. It not only helps this message reach more people who need it, but also ensures you will never miss the next video that could make a difference in your journey. Thanks all.